Hey guys, so right now it's 7 in the morning. It's actually Tuesday right now, and I am just now editing or rendering the previous episode of the weekend vlog, and, it ended up taking me much longer just to edit the video. Monday was actually kind of a busy day. There was a lot of things I actually had to work on and finish, and I'm not talking about just this kind of work, I'm talking about like outside stuff, and it taken hours and hours longer than expected, but other than that, the editing itself ended up taking up just so long because the original video, which I'm probably going to mention in the description or title, was 36 minutes long. That was how long it originally was, but I was able to cut it down to 22 minutes, which I was trying to get it below 20 minutes, but I think 22 minutes is still not that much longer than, last week's. And I'm going to try to, do things a little bit shorter, keep things more simple up front, and make things just much more reasonable and just, not babble on too much. But I still want to tell you guys about my day, you know what I mean? But, I'm going to try to focus on, which things are more important and which things people might actually care about listening to. And that's why I would love it if you guys actually mention, like, right now in the video or in the comment section below right now, which way do you, like, what kind of things do you like me talking about? What kind of things do you like seeing me doing in these videos, you know what I mean? Do you like seeing me talking about just real things going on in my, life, like, oh, I went to the grocery store, and this happened. Or more like, on the production side, like, oh, man, like when I get new equipment, and problems I have to go through, to fix create a banner, outro, videos, and maybe something that interesting happened that has to do with it, things on the live stream inside, or any of that kind of stuff. Give me an idea of what exactly you like. And right now I'm actually going to try to edit another video while this one is rendering, which it's probably going to fail. But I'm going to try to go ahead and edit my friend's, his video that he did as a video response. I'm going to try to cut it down to a little bitty clip and then put it in the outro, render the outro, and then tomorrow I will actually record the video, render it, or edit it, render it, then import both pieces, the original video and the outro, bam, put it into one video, and then do it at once. Because I've tried to do it before, in just one, project file, but end up having problems, and I don't want to take any chances of anything like that. So, seriously, let me guys know what you think in the comment section below. Pause the video if you need to right now. And, yeah, so, probably see you guys, or talk to you guys in a little bit, and if something interesting happens, then I'll probably let you guys know, and if that video fails on rendering, then you'll know. Hey everyone, so right now it's actually Wednesday, it's 1:15 in the afternoon, and I'm probably going to go to sleep after this, but let's just say Tuesday ended up being a day that, things didn't end up the way I expected, and what I mean by that is, let's just say I wasn't planning to do a video on the gaming/tech channel, at least not gaming or tech news related. I was planning to do a different type of video, and I woke up and I checked on YouTube and social sites and everything, and there was so many news stories, 3 in particular that were just big news stories and just, let's just say each news story just blew my mind at the very end of it, and it just, the fact that there was 3 of them, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta make a video about this stuff. It was really, really crazy, and I probably didn't get the video uploaded until, this morning because it took forever to render and actually to upload it, because the upload speed, in case you guys may or may not know, has actually cut in half, on my side, because after the internet provider that we have came in our backyard and messed with something in order to get the internet working for the neighbors, our upload speed has cut in half, and the download has stayed the same. So it's taking longer to upload videos, which really does suck, but, I don't want to have to call them out and complain or anything like that. But, I mean, other than that, things are going great. I got that video uploaded, and people are probably going to be watching it for today. It's kind of like today's video. And also on the anime channel, I finally got the Q&A video uploaded. Ended up getting uploaded a day late because, I don't know why, time just went by super quick on Tuesday. It was like 7 p.m. and then suddenly it was like 11:40, and it was about midnight. I was like, what in the world? And it just, time went by super quick. So, before you know it, it's Wednesday morning, and, it's been a pretty good day overall because things went good on that Q&A video on the anime channel because, my friend was being really nice, and The fact that, me and him are working together on, him doing video responses and me putting a clip of his video on the outro and that stuff. And the outro, I think, turned out pretty fine. It was louder than expected, but the only way for me to actually be able to get it in the project file with the original video, so then the outro could be right after the video, the main video, and be able to render correctly without, it flickering or changing colors or having any weird problems. I had to do things in a certain way, and let's just say it included me not being able to watch the outro or be able to listen to it without it freezing. So, I'm going to have to do some testing to make sure to get it to where it's not too loud, because I don't want it to be too loud. And once I find the right audio level, then I'll just, set it to that all the time, every single time I use that outro. But other than that, I'm probably going to go to sleep after that, because, with all this stuff being done, and at least a couple of videos on a couple of the channels done, and I'm just going to take a nap. I'm not going to go to sleep completely, because I want to wake up a little bit later, try to see if I can find some news stories or topics to make some videos about, maybe make something for the gameplay/let's play channel, and maybe a couple of other videos, and just look for which topics I need to talk about next, and I can focus on which videos I need to work on for the other channels, and also read Naruto manga chapter, and possibly see if I could do any anime reviews tomorrow, and figure out which video I need to do on the gaming channel, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I'm gonna go and stop it right here before I babble on for too long, and I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow, or later today. Hey, what's up, everyone? So as you can tell, I'm recording from this exact same spot again. It's just become a little bit of a habit, but I'm going to try to go back to recording from different places, and yeah, I think that's just much more interesting overall. Now, for the past few days, one of the reasons why I haven't been recording quite as much is just because there's been a lot of things I've been doing, but also because, I've been having internet issues. And that is because, for the past week, actually, we've been having really, really crazy winds, at least where I am. The wind has just been insanely crazy to the point to where sometimes I feel like it's shaking up the house or making it rumble a little bit. And it made it actually really hard to be able to find a good time to record a video. And I know for a fact the microphone would have picked it up, because when I was in TeamSpeak with a couple of people, they were able to actually hear it. So it's not just me, they could hear it pretty clearly, and it's not like the gain or the volume was up that high, and it wasn't like super sensitive or anything like that. So I was able to pick that up pretty well. And, it was until a couple of days ago when I first started getting internet issues. I think it went offline like once or twice, and then yesterday was fine. Then today was when it was just at its absolute worst. Right now it's Friday, if I didn't say that already. And it's been really, really crazy. It started out this morning where it would be offline, or the internet would disconnect for, like, let's just say 30 minutes to an hour, and then be back on for 2 to 4 hours, and then be back off again. And especially sucked today due to the simple fact that, let's just say I missed something yesterday. The network that I'm partnered with, I got an email notification from them saying that there's going to be a live stream concerning gaming channels and with some great news and stuff like that. And I was really excited overall, and let's just say with my crazy schedule, I ended up falling asleep, and I forgot to set an alarm on my phone. I ended up sleeping through the live stream. So I went back to it, and I was hoping that it was going to be archived and it was going to be public. But it turns out, that after archive, they end up setting it as private, which does not make any sense. I understand it's not something that everyone's going to be interested in. It's not going to be something for everyone to see. But they could have at least set it as unlisted instead of private, because at least with unlisted, I can see it, but it's not a video that you could search up on, so random people won't be seeing it. So that really, really, frustrated me, and I tried to look all over the place. I looked on the forums and everywhere, and I could not find anything having to do with that live stream. And it was something that concerned me, because I have a gaming channel, and it was something very important, and I wanted to find out exactly what happened. What happened was that later today, I started finding out more. One of my friends, he tweeted out something relating to it, and I think he posted a video. If not, then someone else posted a video. And then I watched it, and then what I did was I went back to the forums, and then I saw that someone that I was following on the forums, so it's great that I was following them, that they posted something relating to it. So I checked up on that, and I saw a few links on a couple of things there. And I found out that there was going to be a live stream tonight, and I was just really thinking to myself, I really hope my internet can last long enough for tonight, because a live stream like that is one I'm going to have to watch every second of it that I can, you know what I mean? And I ended up probably missing the first 15-30 minutes of it. I didn't miss too much. I saw most of it, and it was just really great overall. And what pretty much happened was, and what I learned about, is that the network that I'm partnered with, and just to make it easier, I'm going to go ahead and just tell you who it is. It's Fullscreen, with one word, not two words. Fullscreen, what they've done is that they've actually obtained this network known as Screw Attack. And they're a gaming-only network. Now, out of all networks, I would definitely say that Fullscreen on the gaming side is definitely not the best. You know, because it's not focusing on only gaming, it's focusing on several different channel types, you know. It could be an anime-related channel, it could be a vlogging or lifestyle channel, it could be a cooking channel, it could be educational with how-tos, tutorials, and that kind of stuff. It can be a gaming channel, tech channel, and a lot of other channels, you know, a big variety. And that's the top reason I went for them. It was because that way I could actually have all my channels get partnered. Anyways, they've obtained this network, and they are basically going to be using them as their new gaming network, which is going to be really cool because, you know, Fullscreen's Arcade, which is the, known name for their gaming network, is not the best, but it's really hard for them to be able to focus so much on gaming with so many other types of channels. They try to do things in a more broad way and bring things to the table that will help any content creator, you know, in general, across the board. So, with them obtaining this network and actually allowing this network to just do everything they're doing and just let them to do what they want, you know, because, you know, they don't, because that was the one big thing, is that this network, when they came to Fullscreen or Fullscreen came to them, they did not want to get changed. They wanted to do things as they were planning to, so then that way they could, you know, just do things how they want, because they are a gaming-centered, you know, network. And, you know, Fullscreen was like, fine, just do things how you want, and that's really great because, you know, I don't want it to become something that's, you know, overly professional and just not, I don't know how to explain it, but just not as gaming-centered as it could be. But this is going to be, you know, put as an add-on to the network and benefits that you're already getting. It's not going to completely replace or shift or change. It's going to be added on. So I'm really excited about that. I'm not one of those people that likes to get too overly hyped, but the way everything's happening, it's looking really great. Probably not going to focus too much on it, but this is going to be something I think is going to be something I want to, you know, pay close attention to and probably see what these guys are doing, because they have their own channels. They actually create content. You know, they have their own gaming channel. You know, they're a gaming network. It's something to look very forward to. I'm really excited overall, and it's just, you know, that's mostly what's happened today. And also on the other side of things for the anime channel, the outro that I created, when my internet was off, I was listening to music, and I forgot that at one point I actually added some royalty-free music to the Windows Media Player, and I heard a couple of them, and I wasn't sure if they were copyrighted, because they sounded like they could be copyrighted, or possibly just the best royalty-free music you can get, pretty much. And this music made me think of anime. And it particularly made me think and reminded me of the anime that the background in the outro reminds me of. So I was like, wow, man, that'd be awesome if I could use this in my outro. And I ended up doing some searching, and I looked back, and I found out that it was royalty-free, and it's one of those websites where you're going to have to send them a direct message and ask for their permission to work something out with them directly. It's not like, you know, pay a one-time fee or anything like that. So I'm going to try to message them and try to see if I can work things out. And if I can, that would be really great, because, you know, I would seriously love to be able to use it in my outro. It'd be perfect for the outro. It really would. But I mean, you know, other than that, you know, I'm just trying to focus on the Let's Play channel. I was going to create some videos soon, but I ran into some issues, especially with my internet not working and a couple of other things. And I've also been trying to clean up some hard drive space simply because my hard drive management, or my hard drives are getting really full, and it's getting really crazy. So anyways, I'm going to stop babbling on right now, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hello everyone, so right now it's actually Monday, and as you can tell there's a little bit of redness right there. I really don't know why it's so sore right there. But, you know, it's Monday morning and things are going pretty good. I just got done taking a shower, I just got done eating, and I just got, you know, a drink and some coffee. I'm probably going to have to make a whole new thing of coffee because that was literally the last cup's worth. But other than that, you know, I'm just getting ready to start the new day because it's a new week and I'm really excited overall. I'm going to try to get a lot of things done today. Let's just say Saturday was one of those days where I didn't get as much done, you know, as expected. You know, I got a little bit distracted. You know, I was watching live streams, I was chatting with people in TeamSpeak. And, you know, I didn't completely waste my time because I actually ended up spending a big chunk of my time on something that I knew was going to be time-consuming, you know, but it was something I was probably going to have to do anyways. And that was, like, do some management on the hard drive space on my computer because I have, like, 4 or 5 hard drives. And I was trying to clean off as much stuff as possible, get rid of some junk files, try to compress some of the audio files, and also try to, let's just say, not re-encode, but let's just say convert some of the video files and try to lower the bit rate so then they take up much less space. Try to find a good bit rate that doesn't lower the quality very much. And just really try to do whatever I can actually lower, try to clear up as much space as possible. But not only that, but because I have so many hard drives, they're all just all over the place, and it's like, okay, this hard drive has only like 136 gigs left, this one has 250, and this one is supposed to be pretty much full, and this one over here has pretty much nothing on it. But I mean, other than that, I've cleared up a lot of space. I have about 700 gigs in total, which is great because, for the past few months, I've probably taken up about 350 gigs worth of, video files and audio files for all these videos and stuff like that. So, this should be able to at least last me a few more months, even if they're like really intensive months. And the reason I had to do this was not only because I needed to clear up hard drive space, but also because so then that way when I start making gameplay, related content on the gameplay / let's play channel and start saving all of my my live streams, because you can do that with OBS, and start doing that stuff, I need to make sure I have enough space because I don't want to have to worry about that stuff and end up spending like 30 minutes to an hour every day checking around stuff, trying to delete some files, and doing little bitty things to slightly clean up some space. And I just really don't want to, worry about that stuff. I want to focus more on the content itself. And also for the anime channel, the song that I found that I was going to use for the outro, because it's much better than the original song and it's just perfect because it reminds me of the same anime. It fits so well with it. And, I got contact with the person, of course, and, I got their permission to use it. The only thing they said is for non-commercial use, which I really don't care about the money. But the only thing I worry about is if I turn off monetization, which is really hard because it's not as simple as it used to be before, because YouTube made it so that if you're partnered with a network, your videos instantly get monetized and you don't have the demonetize option or turn it off. You can't turn it off. They use different words and stuff like that. There is a way you can, but it's just, they do it in such a sneaky way. It's really hard to find. And I don't think I'll be able to turn it off on all videos. I was willing to at least, try to be like, okay, so these videos I will put outros on. I will disable monetization. In these videos, I will not have the outro, but I'll have monetization. And I just, notified them, and I was just being honest. I replied back and, told them, how things were, and they're reasonable, and, they're really, really nice to message me back and still give me permission to use their song, even if it's monetized. So, I was blown away by that, and, I was fine with, whatever they chose. If they told me not to, then I wouldn't do it, because I was perfectly fine. I respect them. It's their content, that I'm using on my videos, and I respect them for that. And just, I'm really, really happy overall. And, I'm going to be doing a channel update today for the main channel. And I'm going to be doing 2 videos for the anime channel. Now, as far as the Q&A goes on that channel, I really don't know what the topic's going to be. And the reason I say that is because for most of the week I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And like just recently, within the last few days, I just completely forgot. And I mean, completely forgot. And I looked on the list and nothing refreshed my memory. I was like, I guess I never wrote it down or something. Or it's probably right in front of me and I just don't realize it. So I'm going to try to find a good topic. I might just wait till Wednesday. It's a lot better, and like I said, I'm going to try to do a channel update on the gaming channel, just update people what's going on, and talk about the gameplay / let's play channel in case they're interested. I'm not going to force it down their throats. If they don't like that kind of content, then they don't like it, simple as that, and tell them how I'm going to be live streaming and just what's been going on. But, I'm still happy right now. I'm really excited. A lot of things are going really, really great. Things are really starting to wrap up. And I just can't wait to just start going full and out and just really creating content. I know I talk about that a lot, but when it does happen, I'm heading in for a lot of fun, and I'm probably going to be very, very busy. But, as long as I keep on doing these, I'll pretty much be fine. But, yeah, so thank you all again, guys, for watching, and I will talk to you guys next week.